see me here, I'm standing beside some of our Cordyline australis, and these ones have been outside for years. We've had them bloom before in other locations of the garden. So if you live in a similar growing zone, you can grow these cabbage palms or New Zealand cabbage trees or cabbage palms from native to New Zealand. And hardiness on these ones is probably around 18 degrees Fahrenheit. They are usually sold as Dracaena spikes in the nursery. People usually put these in their potted plants, usually as a centerpiece, and surround them by flowers. So they're the little spikes you buy, usually $10 a dozen. They're really cheap to buy, and they grow really fast. They like well-draining soil, preferably full sun. These are kind of growing in half a day sun, but you can see they're actually doing really well. And we have more around the garden here on our property on the north end of Salt Spring Island. If you live in a very cold growing zone, you're going to be putting these in a pot and bringing them in the winter. There are some pretty good sized tree-sized Cordylines here on Salt Spring Island. The biggest ones grow down near the water, and they're probably, I guess, close to 20 feet tall and quite thick trunks, but they do get quite a woody trunk on them, and they're a great addition to any exotic garden. So these are the Dracaena spikes, and the Latin name is Cordyline australis. The Indivisia has a lot wider leaves. There are some here that are probably hybrids because I've seen them with wider leaves in private gardens. So anyway, folks, like I say, try this if you can find them in your garden center, or even the grocery store usually sells them when they have the flowers out front in the spring and summer. They are a very common plant here on Salt Spring Island, and I see a lot of them around in private gardens blooming. Now there's actually some in public gardens as well. Right now they're actually getting seed on them, so they do produce seed here, and a really great addition, like I say, to any exotic garden. They grow really well with trachycarpus palms and other exotic plants. All right, folks, thanks for watching, and happy Cordyline growing. Very exotic looking.